Hi guys, this is a short video hello to everyone who is starting their placements this week. I know it might be a bit nerve-wracking and might cause some anxiety, but I just wanted to wish you all the best and good luck and give you some ideas on how to survive the first few days of your placement, or rather first day of your placement. And how to actually experience this as something pleasant and nice and like a learning experience rather than daunting thing to do or uncomfortable thing to do. First of all, some of you might say that you don't have any experience working in early childhood as you study primary school teaching. So remembering why you are there and why you need to do that will help you to enjoy your placement more. So we need to know as primary school teachers where children are coming from. So this is really good for us to understand the developmental needs and interests and routines of children who are under 5. Yes, so when they start school, we have them not as blank slates, but children who already had some experiences. And usually those experiences are in long day care or kindergarten, preschool, or family daycare. Some children stay at home, but that's a rare thing these days. So as primary school teachers to be, you would really benefit from watching them being involved in play. And I think also you as a primary school teacher will learn during your placement to encourage play and actually like playing with children. And I hope that you will promote play-based curriculum in early days of primary as well. Children up to 12 years actually enjoy different types of play, but they do need a lot of play time when they are under 5, and when they are 5, 6, nothing really changes a lot dramatically. So we have to really think about it and reflect on it and accommodate this need to play and develop through play. So I hope you will pay attention to play as the context of learning. That's what EYLF tells us about play, and that's what research also supports. So you will attend probably 1 day a week or 2 days a week. It depends on your arrangements, but you have to do 3 to 5 hours, like 5 hours direct interactions with children. In some kindergartens, they have only 3.5 sessions, or they might have 4 hour sessions at kinder or preschool, so it might be a bit flexible, but teacher is having planning time, so that's when you have to stay back and watch her planning, because this is also a significant part of our job as kindergarten teachers. Children in long day care centers would be different in terms of their arrivals and departures, and routines would be different. Because they stay there longer, usually they are more tired. At the same time, they might feel more adjusted to the environment and feel like second home for them. So you will observe all these differences. And for your first few days, I would advise you just to be a guest. Try to understand what this like the program is what this setting is about, so the background information you can get and write it down. Get any pictures if you're allowed to, so not pictures of children but pictures of anything that will help you to understand the context of this setting, community, demographics, setting, location, practices, curriculum, and all the other things you have to describe in your assessment 1 in your introduction. So also you might feel that you don't know anything at this stage, and if you have experience working in early childhood, of course you have some practical experience to rely upon, but talking about theory, think about some units that you already completed. So it might be literacy and language understanding, language and literacy, your first year unit. So one of the assessments, for example, was to formulate a newsletter article and source a teaching resource. So you can ask your mentor teacher to put this article in their newsletter list on placement. You can also use the resource that like you sourced in the room with the children you are working with. What else you can do, just to feel that you already have some knowledge and tools, because we are not empty slates as well. We are full of knowledge, funds of knowledge, and we have a lot of experiences with our own children, our relatives, brothers, sisters, siblings, and from our like professional experience. You probably have watched a lot of movies as well and books, so just think about all these experiences and plays and games you've been involved into. So the attitude "I can do this" really will help you to learn, and also have this what Montessori called absorbent mind. So being present, being there, being friendly, being open, enthusiastic, and passionate. So if you experience any difficulties, email me. I'm checking my emails every day. Also, you can post on Facebook in our Practicum Lounge for I set it up for week 3, week 4, and on and on. And that's for you a safe place to share your frustrations, emotions, your good and bad feelings. So anything that pretty much you are struggling with or you are enjoying. And just to conclude this little video introduction and video message, I would like to recall my first day on placement. So it was a community kindergarten far away from where I lived. It took me an hour to drive there, and I think this was really helpful. I had to get up very early, and I had a very young child back then. I had to drop him off to before school care, which he didn't like, and it was a little bit stressful. So I remember that I was driving and thinking about how it's gonna be. Oh my god, I don't know if I will fit in, I don't know what to do, like how to feel part of this community and how to connect with all these people and the parents. And my first day was a bit hectic because I was not really exposed to kindergarten before and kindergarten routines. So I used to work in long daycare, which was a bit different. But first day was busy, and it passed so fast that I remember that driving home I could only think about like all the fast-paced routines and play experiences and group experiences that we've been through. I started to observe children. I really liked most of them, and I could connect with a few children on my first day. And my kindergarten mentor, she was really great and supportive. And it turned out to be one of the best experiences. Everything that I've learned as a would-be teacher, I've learned from her and from other primary school pre-service teacher and another kindergarten teacher who shared this space with my mentor teacher. I asked her kindly whether I can stay and observe her session at least for once, and she was really friendly and told me yes. So I spent all day there, like just watching and trying to familiarize myself with the routines. And I hope your placement will be as enjoyable as mine, and you will learn a lot from your mentor teacher. If your mentor teacher would not be as wonderful and fabulous as mine was very experienced and also deserved some awards, you still would benefit from reflecting on what she's doing and what could you have done differently. So write everything down in your reflective journal. Keep your paperwork safe and updated every day, and make sure that you do pack lunch. Make sure that you be very organized and plan what your day is gonna be like in terms of driving or taking a train, and try to be very punctual and friendly. So don't go there if you are sick. Stay at home, but remember to call your mentor teacher. So all the best and good luck.